Good evening, everybody. First off, I would like to welcome you to the business plan presentation finals for the Formula Student Germany electric cars. So at the beginning, I want to thank the judges for a great day. We have many great... We've seen many great presentations today, but only 4 will be in the finals. Now, the first one to be presented on the stage will be the car number 4 from GFR. The second car to be presented on stage is the car number 8 from DHBV Stuttgart. The third car to be presented on stage is the car number 68 from KET Karlsruhe. And the fourth and the final car to be presented on stage is the car number 118 from Dresden, TU. Now I would like to welcome the first team, car number 4 from GFR on stage. Please give them a warm welcome, and you have 10 minutes.
We are ready when you are. Good evening. My name is Michael Heyer. I'm the CEO of Global Formula Racing.
Hi, I'm Elisa Kart, and I'm the CMO.
Today, we will present you a profitable business concept to invest in. First, we introduce our company, Global Formula Racing, followed by our idea and product, before we conclude with your investment options. First of all, let me introduce Phil. Over the past 7 years, Phil has been GFR's typical customer. He was the one that bought high-performance electric Formula race cars from us. However, during his last 2 years, his mindset has changed. His life is busier than ever before. Therefore, he seeks a spontaneous and flexible access to racetracks on any given weekend. In cooperation with the well-recognized Forza Institute, we discovered that racetracks are supposed to be capable of fulfilling Phil's needs. We therefore shift our focus. Global Formula Racing will sell the GFR16Es to racetracks. Potential end users like Phil will be able to rent a GFR16E at their favorite local track without the need for excessive preparation weeks in advance. The racetracks will be sold a complete package, including the car, an extra battery, and a special augmented reality visor. The additional battery minimizes off-track time, so Phil does not need to wait until his battery is recharged. The augmented reality visor is a brand new feature which will distinguish our product in the market. It's equipped with a unique heads-up display showing selectable live information like a dynamic ideal racing line, virtual ghost racer, and track times. The augmented reality system maximizes Phil's training efficiency. Well, on top of the AR system, the GFR16E can be connected to Phil's console race game account. He can share live information on social networks, compete online against his friends, or use his own personal best lap as a benchmark on the real track. But most important, let me show. Using the electric car's electronically customizable features, Phil can adapt the GFR16E's performance figures to his personalized racing simulator setup with only one click. Global Formula Racing merges real racing with virtual entertainment. Doing so, we completely align our business model towards Phil's user expectations, making racing a GFR16E a unique experience in the market.
So far, GFR made business in Germany. Now we want to introduce the GFR package to new markets in Austria and Switzerland. According to a Deloitte research study from 2015, cultural differences mark the biggest challenge for expanding companies. The cultural standards in these 3 countries only slightly differ, making the group of end users rather homogeneous. Because all 3 countries are German-speaking, neither marketing, service, nor negotiation tasks will cost any extra effort or expenses for translation. Therefore, this expansion is promisingly secure. Now, our target markets hold a total of 1,092 race and car tracks. Our goal is to sell 150 GFR packages per year. Now, here's a slide that shows how our potential customer racetracks have a big target group for themselves. We did some research showing that 3.5 million people will form a potential customer group for them. So far, we could convince 12 race and car tracks to sign up for our product. The famous Nürburgring is only one of them. Now, the GFR 16E offers a unique experience unlike any other race car. To evaluate the differences, we conducted a competitor analysis. The Ariel Atom, the KTM Crossbow, and other cards were taken into consideration. These 4 categories were discovered to be the most important for our customers, and are therefore the focus of our study. We also evaluated a point system to display our results. It turns out the GFR 16E scores the highest points in acceleration and customization, but also comes at a rather low price. Let me now give you an introduction into our customer's journey. We will approach the racetracks using direct marketing. We facilitate the decision-making process by offering them the chance to test the GFR 16E on-site. A fee will be charged for the test, but it will be waived if the track decides to sign up for our product. After-sales services will, for example, include updates to the augmented reality technology. This sales and distribution strategy is catered to the specific needs and expectations of our customers. By guiding them through an individualized buying process, we fulfill their needs for flexibility and security. Doing so, we create a unique user experience. Global Formula Racing's marketing mix is customer-centered. The strategy consists of 2 levels. The first level is to approach the racetracks. With personal visits on-site, we can acquire new tracks. The second level considers end customers like Phil. We will support our partner racetracks with marketing efforts on-site to promote the GFR 16E to Phil and his friends. We will also approach the end users using indirect marketing by implementing the GFR into Sony's Gran Turismo. Moreover, we will support our partner racetracks on our website, social media, and print campaigns at public places, concerts, and airports. Now, the GFR 16E and the additional batteries will be manufactured in-house semi-automatically. Due to our quality management system, we can boost our learning curve in the next few years. We will buy the hardware for the augmented reality system, whereas the software is a co-developed product of GFR. The GFR 16E is an easy-to-handle race car due to its various electronically customizable features. It boosts from 0 to 100 kph in an amazing 2.6 seconds. That's faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo. This outstanding performance is feasible due to significant weight reduction in comparison to the previous car. The partially unsprung underbody design gives the driver direct feedback while racing and strongly improves the predictability of the car in corners. The GFR 16E offers a unique safety system as well. The augmented reality technology can prevent dangerous situations on track for drivers. Much like a virtual safety car in Formula One, it can slow nearby cars of an incident and display warning indicators in the visor. The GFR 16E is usable on car tracks as well as bigger racetracks. The car's performance figures can be restrained electronically, so it even adapts to smaller tracks with narrow turns. Now, if this doesn't make you feel excited already, here comes our new most important feature, right, Michael?
Absolutely. So let's take a closer look on the augmented reality system. Augmented reality is a technology that lets you enrich your world with virtual interfaces. The user wears glasses, not only showing what they originally see, but little projectors displaying small graphics into the environment. Now, what if you could overlay these graphics on top of any racetrack, together with your current pace, your current position, and your personalized ideal racing line? Well, that's exactly what comes with the GFR package.
This GFR package will be sold for a total of 56,000 euros. All components can be bought individually, for example, to be used as spare parts. Now, our customer racetracks are free to decide on their prices for Phil. However, we suggest these rental charges so that the purchase of a GFR package will break even in 3.5 years.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, let's talk numbers. At first, we will enlarge our production facility to increase the production capacities up to 200 cars per year. Until the end of 2020, we will most likely have sold 530 GFR packages. In parallel, we will kick off the business partnership with Sony to implement the GFR16E in the console race game Gran Turismo. Global Formula Racing will continuously improve the return on sales. By achieving a most likely ROS of 12.6% in 2020, our business model is profitable and secure at the same time. The variable self-costs of the GFR package amount to approximately 40,000 euro. We are going to retail it for 56,000. Your investment of 1.45 million euro will be used to cover the initial expenses for the upgrade of a production facility and for the extension of our marketing activities. In the next 4 years and 3 months, you will receive a fixed annual interest rate of 2.75%. In the best and most likely case scenario, you will get an additional profit participation of 6%. This leads to a stunning return on investment of 215,000 euro, or 15%. Well, let me sum it up. We offer you to jump on the bandwagon of an all-new self-image of next-level motorsport entertainment. By combining traditional and modern leisure time activities, Global Formula Racing creates an all-new user experience in motorsport. We do strongly believe in the promising symbiosis of augmented reality and motorsport entertainment. And of course, we do hope you do as well. On behalf of GFR, we'd like to thank you for taking us into consideration and are happy to answer all of your questions right now. Thank you. Thank you.
So, thank you to GFR. It was a brilliant presentation, right? And I'm also sure that Phil is going to be really happy in the future. But now let's see what the next team has to offer. Please give a warm welcome to the car number 8 from Stuttgart.
Rasier mal.
Ja.
You ready? Okay, then, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. My name is David,
I'm Janos.
and we're going to present to you today our business model LaserCard, with which we're going to introduce the new era of kart racing. I would like to start off by telling you the story of one of our friends. His name is Tom. Tom is a kart track owner. You can see a picture of him here in his traditional kart track environment, and you can also see Tom is very sad. Why do you think was he sad? He was having a very hard time finding customers to come to his kart track because video games seemed more attractive to the young people. So we sat together with Tom and thought what we could do, what we did. You can see that here. We got rid of everything off his kart track. So we had an empty hall. We installed projectors at the roof that allowed us to project the racetrack onto the plain floor just with lighting effects. Next, we put two E-Sleek 4x4 vehicles on the racetrack. Janos and myself sat in there and we had a race. Do you remember that, Janos?
Yes, I do.
So the race went on, and as you see, lighting technology also allowed us to project special effects like this laser gun here onto the floor. You see me collecting it. And in the next moment, that allowed me to fire the effect on Janos, so I won the race. So I was very happy, but also Tom was happy because he had made his business attractive to the mass market again. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we want to make you happy today. We're offering a 49% equity share for your capital investment of $361,000. Before we jump into the presentation, let's have a quick look at today's agenda. We're going to talk a bit more about the LaserCard experience that we've created, about the business model, our sales and distribution strategy, and finally, your financial outcomes. So Janos, tell us a bit about the LaserCard experience.
Okay, LaserCard is an innovative product that combines three elements. The first element is gaming. We bring gaming to the racetrack. With our projectors, we can project tracks and also special effects on the floor. Those special effects include, for example, speed boosts, decelerators, and also laser guns, which you could see in the story before. Also, we can constantly renew this gaming experience by offering new tracks and also new effects. The second element of LaserCard is the LaserCard app. It includes driver profiles with individual achievements. It is also a platform for our players to connect and to compete, and it will also be possible to do in-app purchases, so our players can upgrade their E-Sleek performance parameters or purchase special effects. The third element of LaserCard, and also the core enabler, is the E-Sleek 4x4. To give you a first impression, just lean back for a few seconds and enjoy our vehicle. So what makes this car so suitable for our product? Two things. We have the wireless real-time access. It allows us to transmit the gaming effects to the card. Also, it prevents from any collisions between the vehicles. The second thing is the four-wheel drive. It allows the vehicles to perform special maneuvers such as a full rotation on the spot or an explosive acceleration in certain situations. So we thought of how can we combine all these elements to a special promotion event in order to boost the popularity of LaserCard. And we came up with our idea of Beat the Star. Beat the Star is a simple principle. We invite celebrities, we let them race a certain track, and we record their line. Afterwards, we can just invite some regular customers and let them drive against the projected ghost of their idol. So David, how are we going to sell this whole product to our customers?
Thank you, Janos. Our business model includes 3 parties, which you can see here. Ourselves, card trick owners like Tom, and the final consumers. What we offer to card trick owners is what we call a laser card package, consisting of, on average, 10 e-sleek vehicles and 1 IT hard and software pack, including the projectors that we need, but also the software for the gameplay. Package price is going to amount to $318,000. In addition, we're going to close a license and service agreement for which we're charging $12,000 a year. Now, what do card trick owners get for this investment? They can first of all make their business attractive to the mass market again. But they will not only be able to attract new customers, but they will also be able to retain them because the laser card experience is so addictive. Which brings us to the benefits for the consumer. They can finally feel the thrill of riding the e-sleek 4x4 instead of a boring traditional card. They're also finally able to bring their favorite video game onto the racetrack into real life. They can combine gaming and meeting friends, which used to be 2 separate things before. They can also broaden their horizon by getting to know drivers from all over the world through our app and community. Janos, how many of these packages are we going to sell, and how are we going to distribute them?
Okay, let's start off with our regular sales process. As you can see here, it all starts with the lead generation, so we'll scan the market and check which customers come into question and which customers fit the technological and regional requirements. We'll then invite those customers and give them a detailed presentation and check, does the product fit the customer, does the customer fit our product? Afterwards comes the customization phase. Because every track is different, every location is different, we need to adapt our product to put the customer in the focus. This hopefully ends up in the contract phase or in the contract signing and closing, which then leads to delivery and support. As David said, we have this service agreement, so we will support our customers after sales. As you can see here, talking about delivery, as soon as a new customer purchases our product or a new card track, we'll make sure that our partners ship the vehicles and also the hardware to the customer, and that we will then be at the place, at the location, helping our customers to set up the whole thing. Let's have a closer look at our target market where we want to introduce our product to, the German market. We have 312 suitable card tracks in Germany, and we did a survey and asked card track owners if they were interested in buying our product, and 65% of those said yes, they would. So we assume that in the end, 1/3 of those will actually invest and replace their current business model with our product. This, ladies and gentlemen, will lead to a target market share of 22% until 2021. How do we get there? As you can see here, we have the sales numbers for the years 2016 till 2021. And you see the numbers of packages sold for each year and also accumulated. So David, what are the financial benefits for our potential investors, and us?
Okay, let's have a look at the numbers. Just like we've projected sales, we've also projected our planned revenues and expenses and the resulting cash flow until 2021. You can see that in the graphs here. But you can also see a key financial figure, break even after only 1.5 years. Payback period, only 3.5 years. We're also very proud to announce a present value based on these cash flows of our business of $920,000. And the capital you invest in us will yield an annual interest rate of 34%. Finally, we would like to make transparent with you the capital structure that we're planning on starting with. Let's have a look at the equity portion, 67% equity. You can see that both Janos and myself have taken the responsibility and put our own money into the business. And we're now looking for a third party to invest 49% equity, equal to $361,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we think this is going to be you. Let's wrap up what we just said. Laser card represents a radical innovation on the leisure activity market. It's not only innovative, but it's also scalable, which allows us to internationalize. We're looking at a very low capital investment due to very low fixed cost. Both Janos and myself are involved with our own cash, and we've just seen the figures. Lasercard is profitable. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to become part of the new era of kart racing. Thank you.
Thank you.
On point.
So, thanks to the Stuttgart team. You did pretty well. It was a fascinating concept, wasn't it? Now, after Phil and Tom, does Karlsruhe actually have another sad customer for us? Let's give them a hand. KET Karlsruhe.
Ja, passt.
Funktioniert der Klicker?
Ja, funktioniert. Hello. Have you ever wondered what the future of racing is going to look like? In the next 10 minutes, we want to tell you more about our vision of the future. Hello and welcome to our business presentation. My name is Jens Kegelmann. I am head of finance at Car Racing, and this is my colleague, Jules Steffens, our head of franchise. Back in 2014, we teamed up with you to revolutionize racing by extending the reality of racing. You ask yourself, how does this work? You sit in the Kit 14E wearing a special helmet. And in an empty factory hall, our system is able to display dynamic track borders into your field of view. This makes it possible to set up any kind of track you can imagine. Our system is able to react to events on the track, like a virtual oil field or a power booster, for example, which results in an outstanding experience. Back then, you bought 31% of our company, Car Racing, that offers a franchise package Racing 2.0 that contains, from the car over the software to marketing tools, everything needed. That franchise package is sold to our franchise partners, who only need to rent an event place and hire employees to make it as easy as possible for them to fulfill the wish of our customers. By combining the best of the digital and the real world, our solution made quite a rumor. And even Sebastian Vettel is a big fan of it and tweets about it. We have reached more than 150,000 customers in the 6 halls across Germany we have equipped with our carsync techniques. This led to revenue of nearly $4 million. A solid business, you would say? Time to relax and rest on the laurels?
But not for us. For us, now's the perfect time to go a step even further, from extending to changing your reality of racing. Our brand new Kit 16E sets a new level of power with its 4 new Vittel motors, which are holding the world record for power per weight ratio, combining a thrilling power of 80 kilowatt with a weight of only 200 kilogram. The result of this, acceleration from 0 to 100 in under 2.5 seconds, a torque of 1,400 Newton meters, and a maximum lateral acceleration of 2.5 G. Thanks to electronics, we can set up the Kit 16E for each driver individually, so it fits like a tailored suit. To mention just a few parameters, we can restrict the power and kilowatt and torque, or set the level of intelligent traction control. An outstanding experience, especially if you compare these data to your childhood dream car. Now imagine sitting in this car while driving over the course of Monaco and racing against your friends while they're 1,000 miles away. And from one second to another, you're finding yourself over on the rainbow track of Mario Kart, sliding over a banana, playing with power-ups and spinning around. Until now, this could only take place in your mind. But thanks to the HoloLens, we are now not only able to add items to your scenery, now we can completely change it. We can display any imaginable scenery into your field of view. You no longer have to imagine the corners being a part of Monaco, now they are. The HoloLens changes the way you see your world, the Kit 16E changes the way you feel it. When you're driving over a power-up, the car will in fact drastically accelerate, or if you hit a banana, you will spin around as if you're in a carousel. But no worries, if you ever lose control of your car, our traction control gets you back online. And thanks to the positioning system inside the building, you will never hit another car, not even if you try to. Enough talking, let's see how it will look like for you.
Thank you, Jus, for showing us what the future of racing is going to look like. But how do we get there? Follow me to see our way to tomorrow. We ask you to stock up your investment by $300,000 for a company share of then 40%. With this invest, you make it possible for us to finish the new software to guarantee a flawless performance for our customers. In addition, we need to set up a new IT infrastructure to connect the halls and run the HoloLens system. We also need to upgrade our existing assembly line, so it will be able to handle a greater output of up to 115 cars while being even more efficient and sustainable at the same time. We need to do this so we'll be able to handle a greater output of up to 115 cars, as I said. And while we do this, we need to set up a new final assembly line and bigger logistics area. The last step of our assembly line is the packaging and storing. We have developed an intelligent solution distribution concept perfect for our needs. The cars will be transported completely finished, but without its wings and its battery. To safely transport those parts, we store them in boxes. After 10 cars and their boxes are finished, they're being placed in the truck. Only 12 hours later, the trucks arrive at the nearly finished event place. Our franchise partner can set up everything with a first load, and 1 month later, the second load arrives just in time, as he will open up a few days later. The last 2 years have shown the choice of DHL as our transport partner. They were always on time and made it as easy as possible for us, as they handled all the customs duty or road charges. In the year 2015, we paid them for 20 total deliveries and 2 total deliveries and 20 after-sales shipments, a sum of $20,000. These costs break down in $450 per car and $18 per after-sales shipment. As the distance will increase, we calculate with an additional 20% of the cost per shipping in average. the expansion is highly necessary as we get more and more calls from our neighbors across Europe. Step by step, we want to engage into new markets, starting with the Austrian and Swiss market, followed by Belgium, Netherlands, and France. Racing 2.0 will spread throughout Europe really quickly. Since we know that the market in these countries is similar to our home market, Germany, we assume that our potential customer is equivalent. To our biggest target group belong especially men between the age of 15 and 40 years who are mainly interested in kart and action sports like laser tag or paintball. But how can our franchise partners, the owners of the halls, reach those customers, Julius?
We offer a wide range of marketing tools. Vmix contains 4 different media channels. At first, the most important, there's the web. We plan product placement in videos of famous YouTubers in each country and stories in tech media blogs. To reach companies and their demand on team building, we focus on ads and printed magazines special for that need. The best way to address our customer is to physically meet them. We therefore plan to go on a roadshow to present our system live in action to potential new customers and franchise partners. Our internal user data have shown that a lot of our customers at the moment are members of automobile clubs. We want to push this even more with discounts to get those people to our event places. For our marketing activities, we calculated with total cost of $210,000 in year 2017. As the cars are part of the franchise package, which is directly sold to our partners, our costs for sales sum up from the marketing costs and the salary of our franchise manager. In return, our franchise partners pay a license fee of 3% of their revenue directly to us. This comes together directly in our company. I want to detail it at the year 2021. It represents a year of 4 new event places in France and Belgium and 21 existing in the rest of Europe. This generates a production load of 102 cars. With more than 750,000 customers at our franchise partners, we can collect a revenue of nearly $5 million. These financials result in a return on sales of 12% and a return on investment of 18%. After 5 years, our cumulative profits will reach more than $750,000.
We hope that we as Car Racing Team could give you a good view on our business and your upcoming investment that forms the future of racing. Thank you for your attention. We're looking forward to extend our business in cooperation with you. The key we gave you at the beginning of this presentation is the key of our Kit 16E. Now it is on you to turn around the key and unlock the future from its cage.
Thank you. So let's give them a hand. Another great presentation, of course. Now I want to ask, or I shouldn't ask, but this time we didn't have any sad customers, so that's actually a difference. Now for the last team of the 4 finalists, TU Dresden, car number 118. Let's see what they have to offer.
Have you ever dreamt of becoming a racing driver? Together with CFR GmbH, you can realize this dream without buying an expensive racing car. This is Nicolas Bosen, our production manager, and I'm Anna Görlitz, Chief Financial Officer of CFR GmbH. Today, we are proud to present to you the board of directors of Germany's greatest automotive manufacturer, BMW, and especially to you, the CFO, our company and its business concept. Because after 10 intensive years of motorsport experiences at the Formulation, our team of more than 60 engineers, alumni, and partners is ready to step up to a professional level. But only with your help as a loan provider can we realize this dream.
Today, when we think of our company, we see it as a well-engineered four-wheel drive vehicle with 4 individually controlled motors. The motors of our company are first of all the innovative product, which is a racing car for the amateur market, and secondly, the large customer group. To reach as many customers as possible, we won't sell our car. We will only offer rental services directly to the customer. These services could be driving at our permanent racing locations. The third and fourth motor are the appealing marketing concept and the risk-oriented financial budgeting. Finally, each of these motors fulfill an essential role in our company, and moreover, they represent the structure of the following presentation. Our electrical racing car is also driven by 4 individually controlled motors. This enables us to provide a realistic racing feeling. In combination with our real-time processor, the torque vectoring can monitor each motor on its own and actively control it. This gives us the ability to program and execute numerous emergency scenarios while racing, such as aquaplaning or a blown tire. To simulate, for example, a blown tire and its dangerous effects, we will program the torque vectoring to slow down one wheel rapidly. While slowing down the wheel, the racing car starts to brake away. Simultaneously, the driver will get advice via the heads-up display on how to react adequately. The heads-up display also visualizes an ideal racing line, braking and acceleration points, and basic information about the car. This enables us to provide live coaching to the customer while he's racing at our permanent racing locations.
Our permanent racing locations will function as main points of sale and will be opened progressively all over Germany. At our permanent racing location, the customer can drive the vehicle at an indoor or outdoor racing track. Further offers such as driving simulations with the help of the torque vectoring, track visualizations via the heads-up display, or for example scaled-down Grand Prix courses, live coaching, and a customized ergonomics concept will improve the individual driving performance of our customers. Due to our well-equipped member area, which can be found on the 2nd floor, the customer tend also to spend their whole free time at these locations. The customized ergonomics concept consists of a sporty but comfortable seat, which is adaptable, a well-formed steering wheel with direct steering transmission, an innovative heads-up display, and adaptable pedals. All these components ensure the highest safety and comfort to our customers. As a result, the customer can focus completely on their driving performance and therefore optimize their lap times. The time one could make the difference between winning and losing at the Formula organized competitions. Especially performance-oriented self-optimizers will attach importance to those competitions.
Different market investigations, such as sinus-mirror studies, have shown that our potential customers are determined, efficient, creative, and flexible self-optimizers. Moreover, they are interested in technical innovations and ecological questions. The typical customer does not have children, have a higher level of education, and belongs to the middle or higher income classes. Especially motorsport enthusiasts will make use of our offers.
Given that the age and income structure of the group of motorsport enthusiasts is comparable to the German population structure, our target group can be calculated as follows. Well, Germany has 81 million inhabitants. 51 million of them are over 18 and under 60 years old. Therefore, 26%, that makes 13 million people, are also interested in racing cars. Therefore, 20% have the needed income and personal characteristics. Consequently, our target group consists of more than 2.5 million people. Unfortunately, our target group might be also interested in kart racing. As kart racing tracks offer comparable services, we see them as our main competitor. Nevertheless, the high quality and advanced technology of our racing cars compared to the kart racing provides a more realistic and varied racing experience. Only the prices of racing are slightly higher compared to the kart racing. But regarding to our target group, this factor isn't decisive.
To reach as many customers as possible from our target group, an appealing marketing concept is necessary. Online presence in social media channels, presence in specialized printed media, and an exhibition and university campaign where we offer free test drives with one of our simulators are building the main structure of our strong marketing concept. Thereby, the university campaign, with technical lectures for interested students, is primarily focused on younger customers and potential employees. As 20 minutes of continuous driving only cost $30, most interested students can afford this racing feeling. Additionally, our competitions will function as marketing instruments, as they will generate a large media exposure. But apart from the customer acquisition, the customer retention is another important aim of our marketing. This aim can only be reached due to great services and a high level of safety. Only a direct distribution concept, where special skilled personnel supervises our customers, can guarantee these high standards. The from us chosen distribution channels reflect the difficult sales requirements of our product. Therefore, only a direct distribution concept with a sale at our permanent racing locations or the retail at our online store were chosen. Only gift coupons will be sold indirectly through retailers like the event agency Jochen Schweizer's or OEMs like BMW.
Independently on the chosen distribution channel, 20 minutes of continuous driving at our permanent racing location will only cost $30. Compared to the kart racing, one driving unit is approximately 18% more expensive. But the high quality of our offers allows us these higher prices. Furthermore, we will organize competitions to our customers. These competitions will be held at rented locations all over Germany and later on all over Europe. Well, the prices range from $600 for a single day event up to $1,500 for a more complex weekend event. For a small surcharge, we will also organize accommodation and catering. But these competitions will only generate a small percentage of the expected revenue. The main revenue driver of the IFR GmbH are the permanent racing locations. The graph shows that the expected revenue will grow constantly. Any resulting surpluses will be reinvested in the company. As a result, we will have a stable financial situation.
Apart from the revenue forecast, the cost analysis is a critical factor in determining the expected profit. As you can see, nearly half of our costs are driven by the production and the maintenance of the racing cars. Other significant cost drivers are the human resources and the investment costs. To minimize initial investment costs, machines will be taken over by the former Elbflores Association. But to ensure the liquidity of the IFR GmbH during its first years of existence, a loan of $2 million will be hopefully provided by your company.
Finally, the presented revenue and costs are leading into a permanent growing EBIT. During its first years of existence, the IFR GmbH will reach an average ROE of 3.3%. The expected profitability is comparable to other investments in the same, rather high risk category. Nevertheless, the yearly attainment of the break-even point, even in 2018, shows the high stability of the IFR GmbH.
Summarized, each of our 4 motors is responsible for the great business success of the whole company. Our innovative product, the racing car, with the unique use of the torque vectoring and the appealing ergonomic concept, will attract a large group of customers. The rental services allows us to charge smaller prices. Therefore, most interested customers can afford our product. The large customer group will be attracted by our target-oriented marketing concept. The last motor of our force is our financial budgeting, the basis of our success. But only with your help as a loan provider, we will be able to make our business dream a reality. Thank you for your attention.
So, thanks to the team from Dresden. Another great presentation we have here. And again, many thanks to every single one of the 4 finalists. They did a really great job. So let's give them a hand again. But now it is up to the judges to decide who will end up as the winner. So I would kindly like to ask every single one of our judges to go backstage and finalize everything with the with the scoring. And again, thank you all for coming, and we will see you again tomorrow for the finals of the business plan presentation for the combustion cars. Thank you.